Hey, wonderful people. Very good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. This is Joy here. I'll be reviewing a fragrance from House of Alfred Dunhill. And this is going to be a flanker. Does not have that many reviews. I believe only a couple of reviewers looked at this one and just not getting enough talk, or not just enough talk. It's not getting that much talk, right? So I decided to actually first buy the bottle, blind buy it, because I saw my brother, Ifran Bhai, sorry, my voice is still very bad. I started my antibiotics, so I'm a little bit weak, but it's improving with time. So bear with me, please. All right. So he brought USB page, UK shopping from BD. They have brought this bottle, and then they offer such a beautiful pricing, guys. It's a big bottle, like they are selling it for under $40, and I really wanted to buy it, but tell you what, like at this current moment, my one thing is health condition is very bad. Second thing is financial status wise, I am not doing so well. So because in this current time, Bangladesh is facing some you know uh, economic problems, so we are having some problems here and there in the market. Nowhere the business is very good. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I wanted to buy it, but I couldn't buy it. Then I saw my dear brother Bilal Bhai brought this perfume. He bought it, and I was like, thank God, because his page, Central Seduction, he has amazing offers on decants. So he has 2 mls, 5 mls, 10 mls. And I told him, brother, can I buy from you the sample of this, because I want to try this one. So I got the sample, beautiful blue juice. This is called Dunhill Century Blue. Yet another blue fragrance. So I'm going to be reviewing that today. I've been testing it. It's on my hand and drying down for a while. I'll let you know if it's worth it. And it's actually a flanker of my very favorite Dunhill Century, the original one. So they have only 2 in this line so far, thank God, but I think they're gonna have many more. So let's see where they're gonna go. Okay, so my scent of the morning is this one. I just woke up a while ago. Mugler Cologne, and this is called, I think, Come Together. The name, I just call it Mugler Cologne. So this one I have a huge bottle of. It's really best perfume, one of the best perfumes in the early morning. Outside weather is slight bit of sweet sun and kind of cold weather. Not really very cold, but it's like it's nice to be standing in the sun, because it's like a nice balance between the cold and the hot weather. Okay, not hot weather, the sun. So I made myself some coffee to improve my voice and everything. So I apologize if I sip once in a while. It will help me to go on with the review. So yeah, first of all, let's get into this. So I think this perfume was released not long ago, and Century was basically my fragrance. Like this one, I bought the very first time. I bought this one, the 65 ml, or I think it's how many mls is this? Wait, let me check. This is 75 ml. Yeah. When this one came out first, I bought the set, also from USB. They brought it for the first time, and I absolutely love this perfume and this cute little bottle, very futuristic with a magnetic top. Okay, and inside got like even like Dunhill icon. It has this premium touches, and it's hyped by, first of all, I saw Dan Norton talking about it, so I have to give credit where it's due. So I saw it, I trust his nose. Dan Norton is a good friend of mine. You guys already know he's a great reviewer from UK, one of my favorites, and he's funny. So he talked about it for the first time, and I blind bought it. And such a beautiful fragrance, beautiful little bottle. My first bottle is almost finished. I use it here from this bottle. And then I thought like such a great fragrance, and the prices went really, really reasonable. So I bought backup bottle of 135. These are like 135 bottle ml, yeah. Very weird bottle size, by the way. I have seen 125, 120, 135. I don't think I said before. So yeah, my most favorite, always, you guys know, Dunhill Icon is my most favorite from this line. And people say Dunhill Icon is similar to Dunhill Century a little bit, with that neroli up top. So what you get with Dunhill Century, first of all, before I talk about the blue, you get this kind of like a unique scent, like a fresh, clean, musky neroli, and it has, they say cardamom, perhaps, I don't know, and there's kind of like a um, fresh, clean vibe, but there's no blue in this. Okay, and the perfume has decent longevity, and it's somewhat similar to my favorite. I said also Carbon Low Intense. That's another clean, fresh, and like a very amazing fragrance. So these are kind of fragrances people do not use. It's unusual smell. And when you use it, people actually like, oh wow, that's different. So this one also features sandalwood, I believe, and people say it's close to Le Labo Sandal 33. I think that's the name. Sorry. And I smell Sandal. I did not like. I liked Dunhill Century. It's much more reasonably priced. So now the blue one they released, it's exact same bottle. If you just Google the picture, in the juice inside would be blue, and it's really eye-catching blue like this color. It won't pick up from the small sample, but this color juice would be inside this bottle. So really lovely bottle and under 40 bucks, 135 ml juice. You know, you cannot ask for a better bargain price on a fragrance. You know. So I tested it, and people, I saw Ashton's review. He reviewed this with his wife. I just saw only one review, and he said he likes this opening the most, and the dry down was okay. You know, like very difficult. It was okay, and I felt when I sprayed first time, I found this opening to be really amazing. Bilal Bhai said the same thing. You know, like when you spray it, let's just go two sprays. It's actually very strong opening. So if you actually, I shouldn't smell it very close when you're having a little bit of flu scenario. You know, if you're having cough and stuff, it will disturb your system, just like this kind of fragrances do with Ambrox and like Dill and Blue. They go into your system and disturb your nostrils, you know. So if you have kind of like going through sickness, I suggest stay away from blue fragrances, especially Ambrox and heavy ones. They really disturb my nostrils, you know. So I'm gonna do it still for the sake of the review. So here you go. Okay, so the opening is really lovely. You know, this is a blue fragrance, but the opening is not identical to anything like you think Sauvage or Dill and Blue just now I showed you. No, it is a blue family. It's going with that blue trend, and the opening it's really lovely. I get some sort of a mandarin orange slash. Uh, it's a weird one. I can get like it's a synthetic opening, okay, but it's a good opening. It's a not a great opening. It's a good opening. It's just fresh linen, right, like you know, you take out the laundry and it smells like fresh laundry. It smells like that, but with a touch of pepper. So it has strong opening. It's gonna be really really nice for people who just not fragrance freaks, you know, like you not like, you know, you, if I talk to you guys watching, you guys are all frag heads, you know, you guys are experts. So you guys smell, try, you know, you watch reviews, you're very critics, you know, like critical, you analyze a fragrance. But for people who have no clue, you know, like I'm not saying it in a bad manner or anything, but people who have no clue means like are not fragrance specialists, but they use fragrances from time to time. They finish the bottle, they buy again, and they switch their fragrances. So these kind of people, majority of people, you know, if they go to the mall and they smell this and they spray it on the hand, I think it's highly likely they're gonna really like it. Even if you are into just getting into the game and you like something fresh, pleasant, just safe fragrance, you know, it's like you want to wear something, it's kind of like a dumb rich. At the same time, you know you smell good, and it has kind of like a pleasant vibe to it, and it's not supremely expensive. You're gonna really like the opening. And the price tag, first of all, I just keep mentioning the price tag and the bottle. The box has nice little shiny, you know, like front. It looks like a CD disc from back in the time. So overall, like if you consider the price point, presentation, juice color, magnetic top, and the opening, it's already a winner for me. Okay. So hold on, like you might be thinking like, hey, because he likes Daniel House, so he's just like, this is a winner. I'm just saying one side, so wait for the next side. My question to you guys, what do you buy? So here's the thing, nowadays we have two kind of people. First kind, they will dismiss everything. They'll find a fault in a fragrance and they'll dismiss it. It's okay, fair enough. Other guys, they'll be like buying everything for the sake of collection. So in the middle, you know, there are some people who would like to buy stuff, but something has to be unique, you know, like you buy it, you buy a lot of fragrances, but you don't buy everything from each house. Okay, so I think this fragrance is gonna be for those people who are in the middle, you know, like they like considering the price point, what you get. Performance is okay. I get like 4 to 5 hours. It's not bad, but it's not the best. If you look at Sauvage or Dylan Blue, those are more beast mode. But the dry down, it goes to iris. So the iris is not like many of you will be thinking like, is it Prada L'Homme kind of iris or Dior Homme? No, nothing like that. This one will go to something like a very nice fragrance. I saw the comparison, and let me just show you, you know, without wasting time. Salvatore Ferragamo Aqua Essentiale. This one has 3 in the line. This one has Aqua Essentiale Blue, and also they have Salvatore Ferragamo Aqua Essentiale Colonia. So if you love those fragrances, like even the juice color is kind of similar. So I can see, like there is similarity. So this perfume, the one from Dunhill, it's not really a Bleu de Chanel kind of clone, but Aqua Essentielle is. So if you love this kind of fragrance, they are the same genre, same family. So I think even if you want cheaper, you can go with this one, but I think you're gonna get more juice with Dunhill. So Salvatore is also a good fragrance, nice little bottle. So these are the kind of perfume, if you like those, you're gonna really appreciate it. But in my case, am I gonna buy this? I think I'm gonna skip it because I really wanted to buy it, because I love this perfume. But this one is just way better fragrance. The original Century, it's way better fragrance. It's simplistic. It has the Neroli too, but the fragrance has this really unique quality. It almost smells like ambergris. Okay, this one has ambroxan, so it uh, actually goes away and comes back. So it's up to you. If you have a lot of blue fragrances, I say this is a pass for you. But if you're looking to buy, if you're a student, you just started collecting, you do not like the smell of chrome, or you're tired of Nautica Voyage, or you want something like Versace Purom with a better price point, like I'm not saying this is Versace Purom similar to, but it's a good fragrance if you want to try something new, modern, and newer, fresh juice. I'll tell you one thing. Many people ask me like the new fragrances, new formulation, should I buy it? There's a good side of buying new formulation or new fragrance. You know why? Because fresh juice will last you longer. Some of the older fragrances, I'm going to do an episode, they tend to go bad over time, even if you store them properly. So try out new fragrances. If you're tired of the same DNA, or same fragrance, change it up a little bit. Like it's not a very expensive change up, right? So Dunhill Century Blue, in the end, is it a must buy? No. Is it a bad fragrance? No. Is it the best? No. So you guys see where it is. It's right in the middle. It's really, you cannot dismiss it to the bad side because of the price point. Okay, it's already inexpensive when it's out. Can you imagine $35 for 135 ml? So that's just crazy. So yes, that price point makes it a very good contender for an official, casual, sport, everyday usage. I would say this is a good fragrance for uh, mostly for people who like outdoor activities, and you like something fresh, yet a little bit more spicy and little unique. It's not like a Dior Sauvage. So keep that in mind. So while this perfume, I'm giving this for what it is. It's getting a 7 out of 10. Okay, so it's not a must buy, but do not pass it. Just give it a spray on the paper and see if you like it. Okay, and one on your skin. But I think the syntheticness of this, it's kind of like making me say it's not an 8. If it smells a little bit more aquatic, I think Aqua Essentielle, it's a little bit more aquatic. It has that less synthetic vibe, and it's a little bit more airy. So this one I prefer over Dunhill's Century Blue. But price point wise, Dunhill actually is better buy for you, being practical. So thanks for watching, guys. Check out Dunhill Century Blue. I think it's a nice fragrance, but not absolutely the best. And it's, for me, it's a try. It's not a pass. It's not a must buy. Take care, guys. I'll see you soon. Have a very nice day. Bye bye.